One of my biggest fears is losing one of my kids in public, because let's face it, I mean, I have 2 eyeballs. It's physically impossible for me to watch them all at one time by myself, right? The only thing I'm more scared of is losing my weed and having them find it. Because there's no Amber Alert for your weed, you guys. The other day, I was taking my kids to the playground, and they got out of my, anyone want to guess what kind of car I have?
A minivan.
Got out of my minivan, big shock, yeah, and these teenagers were like on their skateboards or whatever, and like looked over, counted the heads of the kids that came out, and they yelled over at me, "Damn, that pussy's loose." And I was like, actually, you guys, I had C-sections, so it's like kind of tight still. And they yelled back, "Yeah, but you sustained a similar amount of pelvic floor damage." So I guess maybe I shouldn't worry about the Louisiana school system. I'm trying to raise my kids feminist, but it's presenting some interesting challenges. I caught my 5-year-old daughter just feasting on her boogers, going to town, like on her nose, picking them, eating them, disgusting. I look over, I say, "Opal, stop picking your nose." And she goes, "Mom, my body, my choice." And then my 10-year-old son goes, "Opal, if you make the wrong decisions with your body, it's no longer your own." And I said, "Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have let a 10-year-old watch Handmaid's Tale." That might have been. But then he said, "It's the viruses." So I was like, okay, maybe this can be salvaged, I don't know. Someone told me I have like a really judgy face, like naturally, and I judge them to be an anti-Semite, you guys. Anybody here ever do acid with their mom?
Yes.
Yeah?
No,
No, did anyone, you saw Matthew McConaughey's face melt like an orange candle in that Interstellar movie too? Because that's not a universal experience, just me. I don't know. I have a special mom. She's a nice lady. She's a little tiny degenerate. It's real cute. The way, I guess, like, normal moms, like your moms, maybe reminisced about like sock hops or like driving to movie theaters. That's how my mom used to talk about Quaaludes. Fun fact about Quaaludes, you guys. The 420 holiday of Quaaludes was Bastille Day because it said 714 on the pill. Did anybody know that?
That's good information there.
It's good information, right? Because I've known that since I was 8 years old. It's a very weird show and tell called to my mom. I don't know. My mom has some boundary issues. Now that I'm divorced, she wants me to get married again, right? So, like a good Jewish mom, she signed me up for J-Date. Without my permission or knowledge. I don't know if you all know J-Date. It's the Jewish dating site where instead of dudes on boats and baseball hats holding up the fish they caught, it's dudes at their grandmother's shiva in a yarmulke holding up a nice platter of smoked fish that we can enjoy together. But I don't even look at it. She looks at it for me. She's like, "Oh, Abby, you really need to look at this. There's so many nice Jewish boys I'm talking to." And I was like, "Mom, no, It turns out, like, my instincts were right. She wasn't talking to any nice Jewish boys. It was just a bunch of other Jewish mothers who would sign their kids up without their knowledge or permission for J-Date. Because that's how we do it as a people. I am on some dating sites, the free ones, which I think makes me a better Jew. But they're just terrible. You guys, I hate it. It's so gross. It's just like this, especially like men my age, just this sea of red flags and deal breakers. Like, it's so gross. Ugh. Maybe it's partially my fault though, because like the type of guy that I like looks like he's found on a registry and not a wedding registry, if you know what I mean. I went out with this dude the other day who was basically a bird skeleton with a mustache. And then before that, there was a guy that I was talking to. He seemed nice until he asked me if he could buy my son's pee. I hope for a drug test, like I really do. And there was a Turkish sea captain, an accountant with a foot fetish. Basically, your best bet for getting me to talk to you in an online dating scenario is having a personality that can be broken down into like a 3-word Seinfeldian catchphrase. Like, that's who I meet. I don't know. But like, even if you do meet these people, like, what do you even do? Where do you go? You go to like a fun place, right? Because you want to have fun. It's your fun day, whatever. But like, you get there and you look around and you're like, oh God, like if I just waited, I probably could have met someone better, like here. Like, why did I bring a date? It's almost like going to a new restaurant and being afraid that there's not gonna be anything on the menu that you like, so you bring a Lunchables with you. And then you get there and you look at the menu and it's like, oh my God, there's so many good things. There's a Southwest salad with like avocado on it, I love that. Oh my gosh, curry chicken pasta? I never see that. Oh, I want to eat that right now. Well, I guess I'll sit down here and eat my bologna cheddar cracker stacker. He grew up in Ohio and he likes online poker. That's just fascinating. Why do I even bother? I mean, I know why. I'm in my mid-30s. It's my sexual peak. I'm just like so frickin' horny, you guys. I mean, you can tell, right? It's gross, though. It's, like, disgusting. It's manifesting in weird ways. I was microwaving leftover beans for my lunch this week, and I started getting wet because it smelled like balls. Like, that's just not something that you read about in My Body, Myself. You know, they don't teach that in class. It's a very weird stage of life. I don't know. I'm not getting laid enough. I'm like too busy with all the shit that I do with my kids, like everything. I'm too busy to get laid. Like the last time I got my pussy eaten was by a pair of jean shorts that got too small because I gained 5 pounds.